I rise today in support of this legislation to name the Community-Based Outpatient Clinic in Sevierville, Tennessee, after Mr. Dannie A. Carr. Specialist for Dannie Arthur Carr was born on June 30th, 1947, and was originally from Tennessee. He served his country in the Vietnam War as a member of the U.S. Army and as an infantry in B Company, 2nd Battalion, 7th Cavalry, 1st Cavalry Division. Dannie was a one-year veteran in the Army when his tour began on November 5th, 1968. On July 3rd, 1969, he was killed from artillery fire under hostile conditions in Nha Trang Province, South Vietnam. He was only 22 years old. He was awarded the Bronze Star for Valor and the Purple Heart. SP4 Carr is buried at Zion Grove Cemetery in Tennessee, and each year he is memorialized on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial on pound 21W, line 50. Dannie was just one of the many young men who fought and died for the freedom we hold most dear. Naming this facility is just one small way we can honor his memory and make sure that his sacrifice for our nation will never be forgotten. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the Vietnam veterans. When they came home from Vietnam 40 years ago, we as a nation did not properly recognize them, and we should have. And today we are finding that the largest portion of our veterans who are committing suicides are our Vietnam veterans. Many of those men and women was not integrated into the VA health system. Yet if they were, they could get the treatment that they need. And we could reduce the incidence of suicide, which numbers about 22 a day. And of this number, only 3 of these veterans are in the VA health system. So it is our time for all of us to soldier up. We need to ensure that all of our veterans enroll in the VA system. So if you know a veteran, make sure to encourage him or her to register and actively seek help at the VA. And if you know a veteran who served during the Vietnam conflict, make sure you let that veteran know that our country loves them and we really appreciate the service. You know, saying God bless America means that God has blessed America with the service of the Vietnam veterans. And with that, I reserve the balance of my time.